All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are having beef strips in savory tomato sauce, menu number 7. So I'm hungry, we're gonna get into it. No, that was a quick intro, but I'm starving today, y'all. I always come into these things hungry because I want to give these MREs the best chance I can. Now, we have, let's see, chocolate pudding. Our main, the beef strips in savory tomato sauce, tomato-based sauce. White wheat snack bread. Peanut butter. Looking at the wrong side. This is jelly. Blackberry jam. That sounds pretty good. A tropical blend fruit and vegetable blend juice smoothie powder. Not kidding. That's what it said. That's the longest title I've seen on one of these. On the back, it just says tropical blend smoothie. But yeah. All right. And then we have our FRH, our little nutritional information about our main, and doubles as a sleeve to hold the FRH in the main while they're heating up. And we have peppermint candy rings. So I'm going to get into heating this thing up, but if y'all would like to pick up any of these MREs for yourselves, the prices keep fluctuating, but the last time I checked, they were still between $3 and $4 an MRE if you buy a 2 case of the A and B case like I did. We'll have a link down in the description of the video. If you would like to pick up some for yourself and you use that link, I may benefit monetarily, as it is an Amazon affiliate link, just to be transparent with y'all. But they are still pretty cheap. So I have picked up 2 sets of 2 cases. One to do this and then the other just to have for emergencies. So I am going to try to not struggle with this FRH as much as I typically do, because I got some advice to just start boiling water and heating up my MREs that way. And I'm stubborn and I want to do it the way that it says to, just because I try to try these things like they are in the bag. But if I fail again, I will start heating them up, cutting the video, heating them up in some boiling water. Because if y'all saw my last video, it was a struggle. It went off the rails a little bit. So anyway, that is heating up very nicely though, and it is hot. So this FRH is doing its job, and gonna put that, and it says on the bag to prop it up against a rock or something. Propping it up against my table leg, so there we go. But in the meantime, let's try some of these snacks. So we have, let's try the peppermint ring candy. While I am trying these, I will put the calories up on the screen for each item I'm trying, right here or somewhere. And then at the end, when it's all said and done, I will put a total when I'm doing my final analysis or recap. So it's Lifesavers. They are branded Lifesavers, and they are peppermint. I love these things. I actually like the wintergreen ones more. I used to take, when I was a kid, I'd buy a giant bag of them, take them to camp, and sell them to all the boys in my dorms before the dances and stuff at the end of camp. I made a fortune. Because you need a breath mint. All right, now I need to finish this. In the meantime, let's look at this white wheat snack bread. It does have an actual bread consistency, not a crackery consistency like some of the things that these MREs call bread. Probably should have saved that peppermint for last, because I guarantee you it's going to have a stronger flavor than the bread. Wash a little bit of it down. Let's try this bread. Pretty doughy, very dense, but not bad. I mean, it'll be good with that peanut butter and that blackberry jam. And since I don't think the main being beef strips needs peanut butter or blackberry jam, we'll be eating that with this bread after I try everything. In the meantime, let's look at what's in our accessory packet. today. We have moist towelette, some matches and some iodized salt, some toilet paper from the Lighthouse Company, which employs the blind and visually impaired, and some gum. So let's go ahead and try another one of these snacks. I'm excited because I like those wintergreen mints. I'm really excited to try the Maine because some beef strips sounds pretty good right now. But let's try this peanut butter first. And the chocolate pudding, we'll see. Eating chocolate pudding on camera is always kind of a strange thing to me, so yeah. But I'm gonna do it. We're gonna eat it all. This is supper. All right, it looks like peanut butter because it is peanut butter. Let me get my face out of the way and maybe y'all can see it. All right. Good, earthy, salty peanut butter. Not a super sweet peanut butter like some of the ones you get from the store that are creamy. It is creamy, it's not chunky, but it's a good peanut butter. All right, let's try a little bit of this blackberry jam. Does it not have a tear notch? Are we about to go off the rails? I'm gonna try to tear it. It says tear here, there's no tear notch, but I got it to tear anyway, so there we go. It is very dark blackberry jam. And I'm just gonna try a little bit of that because I wanna save it for the peanut butter and bread. Very sweet, but it's got a strong blackberry flavor. I can taste it pretty well. That's got a good blackberry flavor to it. All right, now comes the fun part. The chocolate pudding. So this is pretty liquidy feeling. So I don't know how well this is gonna show, but it's chocolate pudding that I'm about to eat on camera. But it comes in a nice little pouch, so I can do it like this. All right, a little liquidier than the last chocolate pudding I had from an MRE style meal. That was pretty thick. This is more liquid. Got a good rich chocolate flavor to it. It is not as sweet as like one of those snack packs from Hunt or something, but a little bit more tart, chocolatey flavored pudding in a pouch, and it's warm, which I like usually put in cold, so it's not as good warm. If this was chilled, I'd probably like it more than a snack pack. And we have a spoon, I didn't show you that. But let's get into it. Looks like we only have the tropical fruit and juice. The tropical blend fruit and vegetable blend juice smoothie powder. Whew, I said that on the first go that time. Did I? Now I'm guessing myself. All right, so normally you'd put water in up to the line, shake it, squeeze it in the bag, but so y'all can see it, I'm gonna put it in a glass. All right, it's got, oh wow, can y'all see all that dust? Sometimes y'all can see it, sometimes you can't. Oh. That smells pretty vegetable-y. I'm not smelling the tropical fruit part of that too much in the air. Oh man, I just blew more of it in the air. Vegetable smell. Yeah, okay, I'm not even gonna pretend like that smells good. It did not, but maybe it will taste better. So mixing it up, I'm gonna have to stir it pretty good. So give me just a second. Oh, I was hoping it would taste more like the fruit than the veggies, but you know, don't knock it till you try it, right? It may not smell great in the air, but you don't consume it in the air, or at least you're not supposed to. All right, I think we're pretty mixed up. So it almost has like a carrot juice kind of look to it. Here we go. Okay. It's not as bad as it smelled. In fact, actually, it's pretty good. I taste some tropical flavors in there, some like mango and maybe some pineapple-y flavors. And I also taste like some carrot and maybe a little bit of some kind of, what is that flavor? Is it like a guava? I don't know. It's not bad. It definitely tastes better than it smelled because it smelled a lot more savory, but the flavor was definitely sweet. So, and it wasn't like super sweet. It was just sweet. All right, this is still heating up, and it is heating up pretty good, but I'm gonna time lapse for a few seconds to y'all, a couple minutes to me, while I eat some of these snacks, and then we'll come back for the main. So y'all just hang with me for a second, all right? All right, let's see how hot this thing is. Oh, it's very hot. It's very, very hot. All right. So the FRHs live to fight another day. I will keep doing them until I have another catastrophic thing, and then I will finally take people's advice and start boiling water. But today it all worked out great. So this is super duper hot, which is awesome. I love a hot meal. I'm gonna dump it into a bowl and give y'all a peek, and then I'll eat it. Now this is a kind of interesting bowl. My last meal, since it had a side and a main, I decided to start using these bowls with 2 compartments. This particular bowl is designed to eat cereal out of, so that you can keep your milk and your cereal in separate little compartments, and so your cereal stays crunchy. So yes, very one-use item, I thought, when we bought it, but it is coming in handy if I ever have another meal that has a couple of, a main and a side that need to be heated up or something, so I can show y'all. So here we are. Looks appetizing, doesn't it? Can y'all see that? Let me flip it over. Looks just absolutely appetizing. But yeah, there's some beef strips in tomato-based sauce. There's some chunks in there too, some pretty good stuff. It smells kind of like a beef stew. So anyway, without any further ado, I'm gonna take a bite. It's hot though. Okay, definitely has a stewed meat texture. I like the flavor. Kind of an acidic, like red sauce kind of thing. It almost tastes like if you took the spaghetti MRE, that sauce, and you mixed it with the meat from the shredded barbecue MRE, you would get this. Now, it's not sweet like this stuff. It's more of a tomatoey like sauce, a little bit more acidic than I think the MRE spaghetti was. But very good. So far, I'm enjoying it. So I'm gonna eat the rest of this. I'll time lapse it so y'all don't have to watch all of it. But at the end, I'll have a summary of all the calories, and I'll give you my thoughts after eating the whole thing and about all the snacks I had. So see y'all in a couple of seconds to y'all, a few minutes to me. All right, so it was great. I finished it. I enjoyed this one thoroughly. I thought it was a good mix of different flavors and stuff. The main was tasty, kind of acidic. I'm glad it's not super late because I have problems with heartburn if I eat acidic food with tomato sauce and stuff too late in the day. But if other than that, like, I mean, I loved the flavor. It had a good peppery kind of aftertaste, not like hot pepper, but like black pepper kind of aftertaste. Tomato sauce, good on point. Acidic, but not like super duper acidic to where it was annoying or anything. It was good. It was a good flavor. The snack bread was probably the low point of this one. Yeah, it wasn't super great, but I actually enjoyed it because that blackberry jam was the bomb. Like I have no other words to describe. Well, I do. When I was a kid, we used to make blackberry jam, and that I enjoyed eating that because it reminded me of that, because we had wild blackberries that grew where I grew up. And we'd pick them and make jams and syrups, or try to make jam and wind up making syrup. But anyway, y'all don't need to know all the backstory of my life, but I really enjoyed that. I'm glad they put things like the blackberry jam in there instead of it just always being grape or apple. That with the peanut butter and the bread, like I didn't even notice that the bread wasn't that good after I put all that peanut butter and jelly on there. I just sat there and ate it and enjoyed it. Peppermint candy, can't go wrong with Lifesavers. I saved a few for my kids because I know they love them too. And I wish it was the wintergreen ones, but you know, the peppermint ones are good too. Chocolate pudding was all right. And the drink, despite the smell when it was wafting through the air, was actually quite tasty. It wasn't like, I prefer their chocolate protein shake or maybe some lemonade, but it was different and it wasn't bad. I enjoyed it much more than I enjoyed the smell. So I gotta recommend, this is a win. This MRE was a complete win. It was a good blend and it's different flavors. I love how much they're mixing up some of the components in here. Different jams, different drinks. Thumbs up from me. So like, subscribe, leave a comment down in the comment section, share it with your friends if you enjoyed it, and ring that bell. But yeah, I'll see y'all on the next one. Another good MRE. Take care. Oh, and don't forget, if you want to get some for yourself, link in the description. Y'all have a great evening, and I'll see you next time. It's a Benchmade bug out 20 CV steel. This has been my regular carry for a minute now. I love this knife. It's so light. But that being said, side note, you may have already seen it because I'm not sure which order this is going to come out in, but my latest 3D printed thing is right over here, this giant D6 dice. So if y'all haven't seen that, check it out. And if you got a 3D printer, check that video out, because the guy, I'll have links to the files and everything. But that's all the bonus content I got for y'all today. Thanks for sticking around. See you next time.